Hello friends! Today I would like to talk with you about how I am editing photos in Lightroom using AI. This is a process I discovered recently. I haven't found any add-ons or plugins yet that would do it automatically, but you can use a workaround and manually take the photo from Lightroom, show it to AI and get instructions how to do your color correction the best way. By the way, it also works for video. But today, let's talk about photography. And here we are in Lightroom. I had a wonderful photo shoot with a brand called Bordeaux Golf, and they are making beautiful tops for golfers and just starting out. So I am proud to be in the beginning of their path. Here we have a photo that is unedited raw. What I would do is take a screenshot, Ctrl Command Shift 4 on Mac, like this, and go to a website called aistudio.google.com, which is a free Google AI that you can use, up to 1 million tokens. Here in the upper right corner you can choose the model. For this particular case I'm using Gemini 2.5 Pro. It's one of the smartest models they have. And here I write my prompt. This is a photo shoot for a luxury golfing brand. You are an expert photo editor and an expert in Photoshop Lightroom. So I add my Photoshop Lightroom model because there is 2 Lightrooms and it gets confused. If I tell him the version of my Photoshop, he will be more precise to guide me. Then I say, please give me guidance how to edit those raw photos into a polished product. That's it. We copy the image, press Command Enter, wait a little bit, and soon we will have a professional guide telling us how to edit those photographs. All right, we have the feedback and let's start exploring what we have here. The original image is a good starting point. Here is a step-by-step guide. Vision and goal: enhance the product, create mood, separate the subject, refine colors. Basic panel profile. Start by changing the profile from Adobe Color to Adobe Neutral or Adobe Portrait. Adobe Color often adds too much contrast initially. This can be done from here. Adobe Portrait or Adobe Neutral. Oh, you see, neutral we don't have. Landscape. Oh. Then we go to the white balance. Warm it up just a touch, around 5600. Tone. This is crucial for fixing the flatness. Add +10. +10, a little bit here. Contrast, +15. Highlights, -60. Shadows, +40. This I don't agree right now, but we'll see what it brings. Whites, +20. Blacks, -25. Presence, texture, clarity, vibrance. Texture, clarity, vibrance here. So create, add a third point, and this deepens, add a point lower and pull it down slightly. So we create a tone curve here. 1, 2. This we do a beautiful S curve, and it should be slight. If you see, if you go too much, it blows up the highlights. So we have to be really subtle here, subtle, and here. Also be sure, look, if we put here, it's not the best. We should go lower here. A little bit. And I see orange here. ASL color panel. Green -15. This is the ASL green saturation tab. Yellow -10 because not to distract. Green -20 luminance. Orange, yellow +5. Shadows. This is a secret sauce for a cinematic high-end feel. Will add very subtle color tint to the shadows and highlights. Shadows. Select the shadow wheel. Select the shadows wheel. Drag the center point very slightly towards a teal or cool blue hue. Around 5 to 10 shadows. This is here. Something like this. Highlights. Select the highlights. Drag the center point very slightly towards the orange or yellow. Use the balance slider to control which tones are more dominant, setting around +15. Wow, interesting, right? Sharpening. The effect should almost be unnoticeable until you toggle it off and on. Subtlety is luxury. Achieve critical sharpness. So now we did half of the steps. Let's show him what we have here and ask about masking and details. I did half of your guide. What about masking and details? Is there something else? So always you have to be critical, and of course there are sometimes mistakes. He doesn't know what he's saying, or also you can do some half of the job, test, see yourself. So it's like a good advisor, but you should use your own knowledge as well. So I received some advice about sharpening. I couldn't find this in my program, and now he realized that he's giving advice on another version of Lightroom, which is called CC. Hold down the Alt key, Option key, and click and drag the masking slider. Option, masking slider. Oh wow, this I haven't seen before. And what does it say? Your screen will turn black and white. Only the white areas will be sharpened. Drag the slider to the right until your outline of the man, his hair, and the logo is white. Setting around should be 80, should be perfect. Let's see. Perfect. Let's see. Wow. Wow, do you see this? Amazing. But I don't like this blue tint actually, but let's see. Okay. Let's carry on. I don't like blue tint, as the shirt should be black. Are the next steps. So we can bounce like this back and forth with him asking questions. As you can see, there is a super big context window. You can ask a lot of questions. I don't even see the context window now anymore. So yeah, let's see. Go back to the color grading panel in your version. Find the shadows color wheel, you will see the small circle. Reset it. So we're now going back. Resetting. Deepen blacks, but I think they're already deep enough. Here we can check, yeah, and this shows where they are clipping. Masking local adjustment. Isolate subject with a subtle vignette. Select radial filter tool. The circle icon. Draw a large oval around the man's head and torso. I know that there are auto masking. Why not use auto masking tools? So it didn't know that I have some AI tools here already. So it's the matter of setting up in the beginning. Sometimes, you know, it needs some push. Professional method, it says, AI masking. Okay, now we go here, masking. For at last, select background. So you see we have selected background. Exposure minus 0.3. Saturation minus 10. Clarity plus 5. Interesting why we're doing clarity. The final Pro Touch. In the masking panel you see a mask one, click subtract button. Choose brush. The brush setting, lower the flow. Yeah, here it also says about the logo. Logo we don't need. Let's see, like this. Let's ask it, how do you feel about this result? Something to change? I see that the color of the skin is not the best, but will he see it or not? This is a fantastic result. You have successfully transformed an image from a flat neutral photo into a polished. Let's break some pro level tweaks to take it from 95 to 100%. Final polish. Tame the hair highlights. Because we've added a good amount of contrast, the highlights in the main hair are now very bright. Solution. Masking panel. Create a new mask using the brush. Set flow. Highlights. Whites. Now we can do here. There is actually a person. And we can hair. Choose hair. He doesn't know. Highlights, whites, highlights, cheeks. Oh, good. Drama to the sky. Exposure, dehaze, plus 15. Let's add drama to the sky. Exposure. Too much. Dehaze. Perfect. Skin tone check. We arrived. Adding contrast can make skin tones like neck lean a little bit magenta or red. If you see this, you can make quick correction. Create a new brush mask. Gently paint over his neck. Go to the tint. I think we can choose neck here. Body, skin. But we don't need hands, so we can take brush and take away the hands. We just need the neck. And Go to the tint slider and move it slightly to the left towards green. Perhaps a value -5 will neutralize any unwanted magenta. Let's see. All right, great job. Honestly, you can be proud of yourself, tells me the AI. This version is perfect. By reverting to this edit, you have a final image that is clean, professional, and perfectly aligned with the goals of a luxury brand. Let's quickly recap. Premium feel. The deep, true blacks and the rich contrast give the polo shirt a high-quality, tangible feel. Clear focus. The subject and the product stand out beautifully from the muted, atmospheric background. Sophisticated mood. The color toning and lighting create a cinematic and aspirational mood that elevates the brand. I will open it here. Professional polish. The sharpening is precise, the details are clear, and the overall image is free of any technical flaws. This is a finished professional grained photograph. Excellent work. All right, so I'm interested in your opinions about these photographs. I see here some small details that I would clean up with a healing tool, for example. You can make maybe even smaller. Boom. Boom. I know probably there cannot be seen, but still looks better. And that's it. That's my workflow of photo editing with AI. Soon, definitely, there will be tools that you can integrate straight into Lightroom, or they will be collaborating with it. But right now, it works like this. Perhaps next time I can show you how I am doing the same process with video editing, or maybe I will show you some NA10 automations. But for now, thank you very much for joining. Don't forget to subscribe and see you in the next video.